What is up, guys, gals, and non binary pals? Welcome to House of Miscellanea. My name is Naomi, and it is Saturday night, which means it's time for a live. And it's Wings and Anythings going on until the 31st of July. So we've got tons of stuff going on, tons of fun stuff going on. We've got a giveaway to do. That's going to be happening around about 8:30, so in like an hour. We're also going to be doing some diamond painting. Now, this isn't my piece for Wings. I completed Voyager, and I have Loto Lunar that's going on, but this is to celebrate my 1,000 subscribers. This is Try to Follow. So I'm going to be working on this while we hang out. Oh, hey, look, Alora made it. Welcome, Alora. Hi, Sue, Callie, and Nightshade. Thank you for your membership. I appreciate that very, very much. If you want to become a member of the channel, if you go to the homepage for the channel, there's a membership tab on there. Right now, I've got one offering for, I think it's $4.99, something like that. You can get in on a membership. Right now, that gives you early access to content, as well as a exclusive chat membership and voice chat on Discord. That's going to be changing up a little bit in the future as I add on the Patreon, but that's neither here nor there. Wings and Anythings is an ongoing event. We started on June 1st and going until July 31st, a diamond paint along. I feel like we're all having a good old time. Beans is having a good old time over there scratching at the floor. But sponsors for this event, we have Lazy River Crafts. You can hit up Lazy River Crafts at lazyrivercrafts.com. Right now, I'm kind of doing a little bit of my own thing because Miss Sarah, she's at a pool party. So you can go to lazyrivercrafts.com. Beans, that's enough now, dude. That's enough now. Scratching the floor. We have our other sponsor is Firefly Trays. This is a Switch Mini Max, but they've got all kinds of sizes over there. This one, because it has a removable slide on top, which I like. It's got this removable trash tray. There's a little thing on the bottom. You push the button and you can push that out. There's also a slide out spout, which I really dig on. You keep that closed when you've got your diamonds in there. And then my favorite part is this little thing here. You can put your pen in it and you don't let your pen roll off the table, which I think is pretty awesome. Hello, Ducky. Welcome. Our other sponsor are Little Diamonds. And am I missing anything? No, I think that's it for right now. Art and Soul, Lazy River Crafts, and Firefly. And then, of course, some of our members have provided their own things for giveaways, and I am wildly grateful to Locked in Diamond Painting, Scorpio Moon. I've got a little something here even from Dawn to Dusk Gems. So I'm waiting on something from Berta, and I'm waiting on something from Sarah. It's awesome. I love this event. I'm having a great time. I'm glad everybody else is having a great time too. I was going to check to see how many people we have signed up. We check that out really quickly. Last I looked, it was 40 something. So let's find out what we're up to. 44. We have 44 people participating in the event. If you're participating in the event, you can share photos of your work on Instagram. Use the hashtag Wings and Anythings 2024. I posted a few things on there, my finish and my work in progress stuff. Otherwise, on your social medias, just use hashtag Wings and Anythings. Otherwise, if you join us on the Discord, we've got special spots in there where you can share your work on it. But yeah, I think it's been going pretty well for the first real event that I've ever run. I'm super excited about it. So all of that said, Gems, glad you made it. I was just talking about you. Michelle, welcome. So yeah, let's go ahead and preview a little bit of what is going to be given away tonight. But let me close this first. I can always open this back up in a second here, so I don't stick everything to it. We have a few things up for grabs for our giveaway, which I'm going to be doing in about an hour. All kinds of stuff. Let's go over it. I have a pen from Diamond Pen Pals. Now, this is their special pens that have a flat side, so it can't roll. Love that. We like it when the pens don't roll away. Also, this is one of their special lava pens. It's got ladybugs in there and leaves, and what else is in that thing? Lemons, maybe? But it's got glitter, and it's one of those things where you hold it up and all the stuff falls down. I think those are really, really cool. I love them. It's cute. Felt very summery, so I felt like it was very appropriate. So a pen from Diamond Pen Pals. You can shop for Diamond Pen Pals on their Etsy store. Shipping and handling is usually $4 to $5. They're definitely known for their roll stop feature. That's this flat side here. You can order them with or without. They've got liquid filled. They've got, it's a very budget line, very budget friendly. So if you're looking at Diamond Pen Pals, that's a good one to order from. We've got a tray from Yellow Dog Designs. I love this thing. It has a removable pour stop right here. You can take these pieces off. Love that. I think this thing glows in the dark too, if I'm not mistaken. So we've got a tray, a pen. We've got some fun washi tapes. I always like washi tapes. Washi tapes are a good time. Got a thick one, a couple regular sized ones, and a wax from Diamonds in the Rough. This one is cupcake fragrance. Look at this wax, you guys. This wax is so cute. It's a paw, and it smells like cupcakes. This is the kind of wax that you use where you take the tip of your pen and you scrape it across the top and it fills it. Not all the time awesome for hard placers, but really good for light placers. And we've also got a putty from Creations Morin. This one is birthday cake. So we got our birthday cake putty and our cupcake wax. Love that. Now this wax, oh my gosh, it smells really, really good. Yep. Stick my whole face in there. And then from Dawn to Dusk Gems, we've got some really cool release papers. These suckers are huge. Can you see them? Man, if you're doing a small painting, that'll cover the whole thing up. But I love music notes. So all of these things right here, we're going to give these away in a little less than an hour. So I'm going to keep these nearby. We can give these away. Curious about that wax. I know, right? So I'm going to stick this stuff to the side while we get painting. So tell me, you guys, what are you working on tonight? Are you working on your Wings and Anything's piece? Mine is technically my 1,000 subscriber piece, but it's anything, right? I'm working on an anything. I know, I'm so excited about all the giveaway goodies. Yes. I will probably do a secondary giveaway because I have some other things, you guys. I got so much stuff. And if I'm going to get rid of it before the event ends, well, I say get rid of it, but give it away before the event ends. And I got to get started sometime, right? We're actually into some trees here. There's something recognizable happening in this painting. I got through all the black at the bottom. Oh my gosh, you guys, so much black. So many 310s, but it's all right. We're getting through it. It's a lot. I'll tell you what. All right, where'd my tape go? There it is. Yeah, I wanted to work on my 1,000 subscribers piece because, well, it's try to follow. I mean, this is a highly sought after piece, and I figure, you know what? It deserves to see some daylight, I think, because it's beautiful besides. Still going with Always, still on Little Cooks. Oh, All That Brown. I love the music note release paper. I love it. I'm jealous. Color me jealous. You're working on Satura. Oh, I'm jealous of that too. So my plan, it's an unofficial, okay? I'm not officially doing an event, at least I don't think, in December. I want to do a Morales paint along for all of these Moraleses that keep coming out. I want to do a Morales paint along with you guys. I don't know that we're going to do any giveaways for it. You never know. I might come up with something before December. It's a ways off. But man, it's taken everything inside of my body not to just like literally kit up every Morales I own. Sea of All the Browns. Yeah. Hi, Della. Welcome. A Mary Morales. Exactly. We're going to do Mary Morales. Because, yeah, it's taken everything in my body not to just kit up every Morales that I own, put every other whip on hold, and just do Moraleses for the rest of my life. But, you know, some of us have a Morales on the way. Finally got shipping information about the most recent Persephone, Hades and Persephone. So I'm just super stoked. I just don't know what piece to pick. I feel like there's so many to choose from. Some people have craftably ones that have not yet been released by DAC. So I'm imagining that some people will want to do their craftably ones because poopsie. Yes, all the poopsie. That there's going to be people who want to do craftably ones because they'll be unique. But I just want to work on one of them, man. Any of them. After Onahime, they're just so they're lovely to work up. Like everyone is everything pretty much that comes out on a diamond painting is a work of art. But Morales, she's got a special place in my heart. And I just, yeah, I need to do a Morales. It's been too long. But, so I titled this one Just Keep Swimming because Just Keep Flying just didn't sound right. Hi, Chrissy. Welcome. I guess the point would have been understood if it said Just Keep Flying, but it's, I'm feeling the get up and go of it all for summer. Like, yeah, okay, I'm inside right now. I'm diamond painting, but as the Discord people know, like I'll do, some of my painting, whatever, and then I get up and I walk. This is the time of year where I'm usually walking all the time. Just out of the house, doing something. It's a low impact way for me to exercise. And so, yeah, I'm in the house right now, but pretty soon here, after the live is over, I'm sure that I'll get up and go for a walk and visit with people on the Discord like we do. We always do the go towards the light. You can do it. You can do it, Ducky. Katie. Oh, Katie Lipscomb is amazing too. Also, so I would say like for my top 5 artists, one definitely got to be Margaret Morales, and these are in no particular order, okay? Because I don't want to say one is my like favorite, and then who knows what happens next year. But my 5, and maybe it'll end up being 10, in no particular order. Margaret Morales. I love Camilla de Erico, fantastic artist. I love Ultramar. Ultramar is the artist for Loto Lunar, the other piece that I'm working on for Wings and Anythings. It has a butterfly, you guys, account. I got that from Lazy River Crafts. Now, you can find one Ultramar on Jaded Gem Shop, but my understanding is that she will be exclusive to Lazy River Crafts once that piece is out of contract or however they do. I don't know. But most of her work you can find on Lazy River Crafts. There is one that's at Jada Gem Shop. But Loto Lunar, amazing. I do love Ivy Dolomore and Chrysabug. So I'm going to have to put them in there. Oh my gosh, have I hit 5 already? Crap, we're going for 10. We're going for 10. So Margaret Morales, Ultramar, Camilla de Erico, Chrysabug, and Ivy Dolomore. Let's see. Color Out of Place. I mean, come on, right? If you've looked at any of his artwork on the internet, you can find him online and look at some of his stuff, and some of it is really just visually crazy. It is AI, at least AI assisted. He'll take photos of things or artwork of things, and it has this very just like twisted, like one is a ballerina, right? And you're looking at her and you're like, oh, she's in a pirouette or whatever. And when you're looking closer, you see that her arms and legs are made up of people in dance pose. It's so crazy looking. He'll have these buildings on the side of a rock. And when you look at the rock is actually made up of something different. It's ice or whatever. His pieces are just visually crazy looking. So Color Out of Place, which is why I was so happy, 1, to hit 1,000 subscribers, and 2, to get a hold of Dreamscape, Surreal Blues, and then Try to Follow, because just his pieces are just mind-boggling, crazy looking. I mean, who doesn't love Yume, right? Yume just is an incredibly talented young woman. And I love how very different her stylization can be. She can go from like Studio Ghibli style to like Moon Eater, right? And then from Moon Eater to Rebreathe, right? All of those things are wildly different from one another, but they're so just stunning, beautiful. Now, I am not myself an artist. I love that I can make art out of diamonds because, I don't have talent in that particular direction. But man, am I just honored that I get to bring somebody's artwork to life in diamonds, because otherwise, like, would I necessarily have prints of these people all over my house? Probably. Just most likely, right? But I love each of these artists for different reasons. And I'm sure I'll think of another as I go along. But for right now, like, there's 7. Margaret Morales, I mean, what she does with watercolor is beyond gorgeous, right? Now, these are my favorite diamond painting artists. I could name other artists, which I will do separately, but Margaret Morales's watercolors are just dreamy. I love following her on Instagram to see what next, because some of her pieces that like she doesn't have with Diamond Art Club, it's like, oh my God, I'd love to see that in a diamond painting. Every single one of them, basically, just all of them. So for those who've been following along with my Try to Follow drama that I had, right? The grid was seeming very, very tight. So what I did is I stopped, like, literally in my tracks, because I had been working from right to left, where normally I'd be going left to right. I stopped in my tracks on doing that because I did the first row that way and it was tight. And I'm sad to say I lost a row somewhere in the black part. Thank God it's in the black. You can't see it. I mean, here, let me bring this down a little. I'll show you. Like, you literally cannot tell that there's a line missing in here anywhere. It's so tight. It's so tight. So what I did was the second row up, I started going left to right instead of right to left. And honestly, so far it has corrected the issue. So I don't know what's up with that. Why my going left to right is any different than my going right to left, but there you have it. It's still tight. Don't get me wrong. It's still very tight, but I'm able to do it without losing any rows. So there's that. To go on about artists though, Camilla D'Errico, her artwork confuses my brain, right? I love the fact that she can have something like Foxy Lady or Aria. I love that she always, well, for the most part, she adds in an animal on top of a girl's head. It makes some people uncomfy that she uses what appears to be little girls, like very large lips, very large eyes, kind of baby fat faces. To me, I feel like, I don't know. I've always looked at it as like, well, one, it does remind me of Bratz dolls almost. You know what I'm saying? But like, there's also, it's almost like describing the little girl in each of us, right? So like, remember when we were little girls and you'd have a favorite color and then your favorite color would be whatever. And then your favorite animal. And, you know, some people would be like, oh, my favorite animal is a tiger. My favorite animal is a flamingo or whatever. I love that she has like a color representation and animal representation for all these little girls, right? And she'll have like a flamingo coming out of somebody's head and she's holding on to an axolotl and the whole thing is pink. I've done on a piece by Camilla D'Errico, which I'm super excited to see come out by Diamond Art Club. But I just love that there's different colors. The one piece that I felt like so far from Camilla D'Errico that's been different is like the Soul of the Storm. That one is, she looks like a little girl. She's nude, but her hair is covering any body parts. And like the way she's positioned, you don't see anything. But she's being rained down on by this like gray cloud. Everything around her is gray, except for there's color, like bits of color raining down from the cloud, cooling down around her. I've talked about it before, but that piece really speaks to me, because a lot of us can feel like when the storm comes for us, like we're nothing but little children, right? And yeah, there's always the rainbow at the end of a storm, but we are really just children when it comes to the storm in life, right? That's just the way I interpret it. I don't know. Everybody else interprets art differently. Obviously, Chrissa Bug, like her work is just adorable, along with Ivy Dolamore. I almost said Ivy Dorable. Ivy Dolamore, just cute stuff, very good stuff. I love Chrissa Bug's like Goddess series, or like exploring Greek mythology type series. Managed to snag Sisters of Fate. Super, super excited about that. But I've always loved Greek mythology. I've loved mythology anyways. I suppose being a polytheist will do that. But I love Chrissa Bug's pieces for that reason. Ivy Dolamore, I love that in her artwork, she always seems to represent every person. Like in Tea Party, you've got every type of person in that painting. There's people of color, there's women of all shapes and sizes. I love it. And like Warm Witch is a person of color. I love that Ivy Dolomore is able to really just bring out every person. I love that the mystery piece, and I'm not going to try to give too much away on the mystery piece for obvious reasons, but I love that the mystery piece honestly could be a they. Like to me, that mystery piece is represented by either maybe a male figure or a they figure. And I love that. And I agree with you, Kat. I really hope they do another release of Soul of the Storm. I'm sure that they will. I'm surprised that they haven't yet, because that one sold out so fast. And it's a gorgeous piece. Just a gorgeous piece. And thank you, Ducky. Yes. It's like for the Soul of the Storm, it's like you got to stand in it and feel the rain and just let it hit you. You know what I mean? Let it hit you and ask the powers that be to do their worst. And I love that about that piece in particular. Ultramar. Ultramar explores color and figure in a way that gives me like big-eyed girls, but not in a big-eyed girl way, if that makes any kind of sense. Like Curtis Reikovich, I feel like does the same thing, and I enjoy his art. I wouldn't say he's on my top, favorites or whatever, but definitely he's up there. I love that those two give me big-eyed girls without them being like, and no offense to anybody who likes Hannah Lynn. I think Hannah Lynn is a fantastic artist, but that's just not my particular cup of tea, right? They're just a little too big-eyed girls. You know what I'm saying? But I love that Ultramar can give me that kind of look without, giving them like, I don't know, Powerpuff Girl eyes. You know what I'm saying? But okay, who else? I mentioned Color Out of Place. I kind of talked about Color Out of Place is just surreal. It's crazy looking. It gives me the surrealism that I love to see in artwork generally. And the fact that we can diamond paint it is just even better. Like Dustin's already asked me where I'm going to hang this in the house. And I'm not sure yet. Of course, it's probably going to go in the bathroom. I'll hang it in the bathroom. I'll make sure that if I'm washing my hands, I'll just, wipe it on the piece. It'll be fine. I'd get killed. I would get murdered in my sleep. Maybe not even in my sleep. Somebody just come to the house. That be done and over with. But yeah, he's already asked me like, so you're gonna frame that, right? You're gonna find some place for that? And I'm like, yeah, obviously. But I just love the surreal aspect of it. I love anything that tilts and twists my perspective, the way that like the center of this piece takes you in a spiral. I love that. I feel like life does that a lot, right? Yes. Toilet, Michelle, toilet. The most special spot in the house. Okay. So like when Thrones came out, everybody's crazy about Game of Thrones. We watched Game of Thrones in this house. And there's the scene where Tyrion goes into the bathroom with a crossbow. You know what I'm talking about? And we have this little teeny tiny bathroom downstairs. It's literally just a toilet and a tiny sink. Like it's just there. I'm assuming so. Somebody had a place to go to the bathroom on the first floor, but it was there when we bought the house. I don't know. But we put a picture of Tyrion Lannister with the crossbow in the bathroom so that when you sat down, that was what you saw in front of you, because literally you're this far away from the wall, basically. So you look up and it's just Tyrion Lannister holding a crossbow at you. Like, yeah, people they got a good giggle out of that when they use the bathroom at my house. Like, yep, he's coming to get you. You got to watch out. Don't sleep in the bathroom, because somebody will come get you with a crossbow. I feel like I want to rewatch that series because it's been so long. Okay, who else did I name? Hold up a second. I got to remember. Well, non-diamond painting artists, while you guys remember for me who I mentioned. Togo's favorite sound. Yeah, I don't know why it says pride person heart lesbian, but that's weird. Does it say something different on YouTube? Because that's crazy looking. Togo loves the sound of flushing toilets and can mimic it. It's really creepy. Or like if you're tinkling, she can make the sound of splashing water. Yeah, so when you're in the bathroom minding your business, she's telling everybody your business. Yep. She's that kind of bird. She will air your dirty laundry for you in the bathroom. Artists that I would love to see diamond paintings from, just because they're generally my favorite artists, though I don't think this person's would translate, and that's Dave McKean. It doesn't. So, Elora, when I'm looking at StreamYard, like I see toilet emojis, right? Whatever. But yours just says Togo's favorite sound. And then it says in words, pride, person, heart, lesbian. I wish I could take a picture of it so I could show you that that's what it's showing me in the StreamYard. It's crazy looking. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but all right. So the person that I would love to see, though I don't think that it would translate, is Dave McKean. Dave McKean is known for collaborations with Neil Gaiman, specifically for the movie Mirror Mask. If you've seen, okay, Togo, if you've seen Mirror Mask, that was Dave McKean's basically just thought baby. You know what I'm saying? All his artwork. It's all photo real, and he mixes in elements of just craziness. Actually, hold on 1 second. I want to show you. Gotta get some. Okay, so I grabbed it because this is all Dave McKean's artwork. I didn't realize it until I went looking, you guys. This tarot deck that I have that has pretty much stayed in the box because I don't use this one to read with. It's the Vertigo Tarot by Dave McKean. He does all the artwork for it, but like this is his art. And I don't know that it would translate well to diamond painting. I try and find one that's cool looking, that's not going to show you a boobie. Hold on a second. Just because he uses photo elements. Okay, so this one doesn't have boobies. Not many of them do, but this one is the head. Okay. And like, I don't know if you can see, but it has like photo. It's like he took a photo and turned it into a shape. It's just crazy looking. I don't think it would translate. His style just would not translate, unfortunately, because it's just, okay, like here's Death. Now this is Death actually from the Sandman comics, but stylized in Dave McKean's art style, but that's a real person's photo, right? And then it's someone else's hands, a rose, like a rib cage, I think, maybe. And that's his art style. And unfortunately, though he is one of my very favorite artists, I don't think it would translate. Another artist that I think it would translate well, and I thought about getting a custom done. I'd probably have to do it via Evermoment because I don't think I could get the artist's permission to get a diamond painting just because the man is busy, and I don't know that he would respond to an email from a person. You know what I mean? Like, he has people for that. And that's Brian Froud. He did all of the conceptual art for the movie The Labyrinth. But he has this fairies, good fairies and bad fairies book that has all kinds of fairies in it that I think would make excellent diamond paintings. And I'd love to see something. Another is Jill Thompson. Jill Thompson is also a watercolor artist, and she does beautiful work, just stunning work. Would love to see some of her artwork in a diamond painting too. But those are my favorite artists that are not like diamond painting artists that we have currently. All right, who else did I name? Do I remember who else I named? I don't know. Probably not. I talked about Chrisabug. I talked about Ivy Dolomore, Margaret Morales, Camilla d'Errico. Do I have any other ones? Thinking. Well, my son is also one of my favorite artists, my husband. I showed you guys at one point, like on the Discord, some of my husband's artwork. He does some really crazy looking stuff too. My son is the one who did my logo. Both very, very, very talented. I do not have that kind of artistic talent. I pretend like I do. I can doodle. I can mad doodle, you guys. Woo! I can doodle like nobody's business. But when it comes to like making real artwork, I'm crafty. You know what I mean? Georgia O'Keeffe, yes. And thank you, Michelle. Yes, please boop that like button. I appreciate it. Georgia O'Keeffe is fantastic too. And I love the suggestive quality that, you know, she's exploring the feminine form in flowers, and love that. If we're talking like old masters or even people who are considered masters, I love Waterhouse. I do love some Waterhouse. I love, well, we're kind of a Van Gogh household. It's just the way that it is. We're just a little Van Gogh crazy. Hello, Pamela. Welcome. Yeah. So, Alora, I'm Dawn to Dusk Gems did a mock-up of my logo, and I'm going to get that in diamond painting form as well. So see what yours ends up looking like. That's exciting. I hope you unbox it. That'd be really cool. I'm gonna go through Lazy River Craft for that. Was that it? That was it. Okay. It's funny because there's lots of color blocking in this piece, obviously, but there's also a lot of like just little bits of things that you don't even realize it's there until you're like into it and you're like, oh, there's 3 of this. Okay, cool. Oh, you will be. Yes. Yes, this is Try to Follow. That's Electra, right? Elle McIntyre Brooks, that's Electra. Who else for masters? Um, I mean, who doesn't love a Monet? Uh, who's the who's the artist that did what is it? Afternoon in the Park? Is that what it's called? The one that they reference in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. What is that painting? Is that Afternoon in the Park? Sunday Afternoon in the Park? Maybe? Trying to remember. A little feather. Where did you come from? Tiny little feather. Togo, are you flitting feathers at me over here? So I keep a little Diamond Art Club tray handy, one of these little guys, for when I have like confetti parts that are just a few diamonds. Because why would I put them in this giant thing when then it's more of a hassle to get them out of the tray and into the container? So I just put them in the little tiny Diamond Art Club one. It is Electra. Okay, that's what I thought. Wasn't sure what he calls himself as an artist. Yes, and Lazy River Crafts does do customs. She will do customs. Um, honestly, as an artist, do you just go by Fox when you do art? Hey, child of mine, do you just go by Fox when you do artwork? You go by Fox online. Because we were just talking about your artwork, and Alora wasn't sure what to call you.
Yeah, no, I go by Fox.
You go by Fox. Got it.
My username is Foxcat.
That makes sense. Yeah, that was all. I'm just curious.
Okay.
We're talking about turning your artwork into diamond paintings. Because my logo is going to be a diamond painting, and then the custom that you did for the commission that you did for Alora, she's going to turn that into a diamond painting. Oh my lord, you guys, it's hot up in my house. I'm kind of shocked and surprised that the putty wants to work as well as it is. Although I've had to change it out a few times, like freshen it up or whatever. Because woof, it is hot. And that's part of the other reason that I walk. Like I don't have the AC on in my house yet. So I'll go out just to get some air too. Holy craps. Child of mine. Yes, that's he said Fox Cat. Because that's what he goes by on lines. Fox Cat. Fox Cat. Anyway. Woof. Fan myself. Oh, I might swoon. Drop stuff too. Wow, that was too many. That's all right. That's fine. And yes, Togo, you're a pretty, pretty, pretty bird. She's over there. Pretty, pretty, pretty bird. But if I go over there and talk to you, you're going to try and chomp my face off. So, like, don't even start with me. Try and trick me into coming over there. For the record, I did ask the child if she was going to take her to Eau Claire, and she said no. So the bird and I are going to need to learn to get along with each other, I think. Because, yeah. Yes, you're a pretty, pretty bird, Togo. Goofy. What other artists do I like? There's so many. So many. Your sister-in-law says, child of mine, you could. Well, listen, Yes. Yes. To answer your question, Alora, yes, he said that's fine. Oh, yeah. So I walked by that tree again where the bird like pecked me in the back of the head, trying to figure out like, okay, where's your nest? Like, where is it? So I mean, well, not so I can avoid it because I already know it's in there, right? But I went looking for it because I wanted to know where it was. You think I could find that thing? No. I'm not. I'm not totally convinced that bird had a nest in there. I think it just wanted to peck me in the back of the head. The other day I was like walking past it and the bird is up on top of the telephone pole watching me the whole time like, come on, dumb lady, be dumb. I'd love for you to be dumb. So I'm going to peck you in the back of the head again. So I stood by the tree, but I didn't go like try to sniff any flowers this time. Because I figured that was the part that upset the bird the last time, me sniffing its flowers. So we didn't do that, but I stood next to the tree. That was about as brave as I was going to get. Yes, it was a red-winged blackbird. Yeah, they're territorial. I didn't realize they were so territorial, but there it is. They don't like you going near their little nesties. I'm like, all right, dude, excuse me very much. And maybe, like I said, maybe there wasn't even a nest in there. Might have just not liked me going near its little tree. Could be. I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, um, hey, it's always nice when there's a smaller group in here because then you guys have a better chance at the prizes. That's always nice. We're going to do the drawing in about 14 minutes. I'm excited about it. I love giveaways. I love giving things away. Oh, actually, and I don't see Marilyn in here this time, but I'm going to have to watch. I have two Marilyns. And I realized that I didn't write which Marilyn it was on the bag. So I'm going to have to go back and watch that because I went to go like write down things, whatever, and ship stuff out. And I'm like, yeah, that was dumb. Way to go, Naomi. Because there's two Marilyns in the sign up. And I'm like, oh, now you did it. So I got to go back and watch the video, see what the username was. I'm so organized. I'm fired. Who put me in charge of stuff? In love with the pen. Yes. Yes, yes. It's a good one. It's a real good one. I just think it's cute. I love the idea of a lava pen anyways. Like, who doesn't love a lava pen? Just generally. I love the colors in this painting so much. So much. And honestly, it's like, you look at the render, right? And the render it's lovely. Like they do a fantastic job, but the render is never does justice to the actual painting. I couldn't believe Ajisai was a gorgeous render. And then you look at the actual finished product and it's like just vibrant, beautiful. Just love it. I love it. And then you can render from Diamond Dots, which is doing a great job of misrepresenting every freaking color that's on it. I'm like, what? This doesn't even, like, what? I'm looking for a purple drill and it's actually like light blue. I'm like, what? Huh? So what's on the render is not what's coming out in diamonds. And I'm like, that's a little irritating. But what can you do? If you've already won, you can be in as many giveaways as you want. I mean, really, there's not, I don't have any specific rules about it. If you choose to participate again, that's up to each person. Obviously, like if you won 6 times, it might be not cool to re-enter, but no, there's no specific rules. I mean, other people might side eye you for winning like 6 times, but if you were able to win 6 times, that would be weird anyways, just because it's all, oh, yeah, okay. Francois, I agree that Dakota Dateweiler has some beautiful paintings. I wow, somebody's honking. I don't have any Dakota Dateweilers. I don't know how that happened. Also, am getting my first Josephine Wall. I just got a notification this morning that shipped. So I cannot wait until that arrives because I've never owned a J Wall. So I'm excited about that. So I feel like I'm part of the crowd having a J Wall. The Dateweiler that I want is isn't it a Dakota Dateweiler Glass Mermaid? Isn't that a Dakota Dateweiler? I believe it is. If it is, that one I want a lot. And I saw it restocked, but I'm broke, so you know, I will probably never be able to get it. It's okay. I've got plenty of paintings to choose from, but I'm a little bummed about it. Not gonna lie. We've got the grad party tomorrow for the kids, and we went over today to help get stuff ready and whatever. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. I love you too, damn it. Whoops, said damn it. Oop, then I said it twice. Oh well. I can still monetize. I was actually looking at the monetization rules and things like that. You actually can you can say naughty words. There are certain like ads that they would obviously not try to run on your channel if you said the F words. But yeah, light swearing, saying the H word, the D word, whatever. They'll still monetize. So I was curious about that, but yeah, you got to try to keep it light on the F's. Now the Discord, we don't keep it very light on the F's, but that's okay. We're all grown-ups, right? Discord after dark. It's a good time. It's a good time. And I think everybody that's on here pretty much is. What's up, Tony? Welcome. I think pretty much everybody that's on here is part of the Discord. And if you're not, you should be, because we're a lot of fun over there. Yes, Togo, we are a lot of fun. She's over there still. Pretty bird. Yes, you're a pretty bird. You're a very pretty bird. Oh, God. Who else? Tell me some of your favorite artists. So we've got Dakota Dateweiler out there. Took it out, unrolled it a little bit. It was enormous. Rolled it back up and put it in the box. Oh, no. Are you a little intimidated by it, Electra? A little overwhelmed? Don't be overwhelmed. You know what? It's just like any other diamond painting, right? One diamond at a time. That's how you finish. One diamond at a time. I mean, unless you're a multi-placer, then you do a few at a time. But otherwise, one diamond at a time. Don't be overwhelmed or intimidated. And if it takes you a year, then it takes you a year. And it is what it is, right? There's nothing wrong with having a whip that takes you a while. I mean, my wolves, it's a snack size piece, but I've been working on that thing for 3 freaking years. That one I think is just because I'm not as interested in the subject matter, you know what I mean? But if it takes you a year, then it takes you a year. It is what it is. I remember when I was working, I had started a piece that I finally finished. It's about taking it a little at a time, if that's what you got to do. Dreaming of being human. I don't know if I'm familiar. Roy Trin. Oh, Roy Trin. Yeah, I do need some Dakota paintings. Briz Bazaar is a good one. Greg Giordano. I don't know if I'm familiar. Mrs. Butter D. Oh, that's one that I didn't name. Mrs. Butter D. Mrs. Butter D. Oh, and yeah, I do. I need Glass Mermaid. I do. Any of you can feel free to mail it to me at any time. I saw it restock and I was like, wah. That was a good restock though. Dustin was a little bit bummed out about Little Lizard Garden selling out already. Yeah, he was a little sad about that. Because that one he said he wanted to put in the bedroom. Right up next to the shelf full of succulents and cactuses. Oh, like, all right, well, there's this really fun Mona Lisa that we have that I would love to make into a diamond painting. I showed it to some of the people on Discord. Now, Briz Bazaar did that oil slick one, right? And they do like real kind of like those trippy posters from back in the day. Isn't that usually a Briz Bazaar sort of thing? They do like real trippy colors, real trippy, like almost like mandalas or whatever. Mandala is the word I was looking for. Mandalas. Yes, that. Goodness. All right, we got about 2 minutes until I'm doing the giveaway. Jasper C. Yes, okay. Jasper C is Briz Bazaar. Yes, Togo, you're still a pretty, pretty, pretty bird. I think I'm going to do this a little different. Maybe? Nah, we'll just keep going the way we're going. I do need to, I think, refill my pen, though. My putty. So when I take a little quick breaky break to do the drawing, I will re-putty my pen here. Pot leaves. Oh, yeah. That was the one that was like purple, black, and white, right? Had pot leaves in it. Giordano does real life photo like stuff. Oh, okay. Okay. Your bird's here in Togo. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Glass Mermaid though. Oof. I just love how she looks like she's underwater. At first it almost looks like, you're looking at her and you're like, are those scars? It's like, no, those aren't scars. That's just the water ripples. Yeah, love Dakota Dateweiler. Don't have any of her pieces. Mrs. Butter D is another just really amazing artist. I would probably put her up there in the top 10. Since I've got 3 slots left, I would put her up there. And then who else? Just trying to think of the ones where like basically every one of their Christine Karen. I love everything that she comes out with. Roy Trin's Goddess of Water. Yeah, seems forever out of stock. I believe that. Roy Trin generally is just forever out of stock. But yeah. We were actually on the subject of like horoscope things, right? Like zodiac things and the different zodiacs that came out from different artists. And yeah, we were talking about which ones looked okay and which ones didn't. I'm going to put these away and then I'm going to get this giveaway ready to go. Who is ready for a giveaway? Yeah. Gotta do it. All right, moving stuff, covering these so we can do a giveaway. Okay. Bam. Moving stuff out of the way. Showing the giveaway stuff. All right. It's quite the crazy amount here. All right. So we've got release papers. These were sent in from Dawn to Dusk Gems. I cannot remember if you told me where these came from, but they're huge. Look at them. Half the size of a regular. I think when you put 2 of these together, it's like that just covered damn near a whole. No, I'm just kidding. They're huge though. They're big. I don't know the measurements. Let's find out the measurements. Here we go. Ready? Let's find out. They are 5 inches by 8 inches. 5 by 8. True to size. There you go. 5 by 8. Would you like that in centimeters? Here we go. Centimeters, that's like 12-ish. 12 and a half. 12 and a half by 20. There we go. 12 and a half by 20 centimeters or 5 by 8 inches. Release papers. Okay. We've got the Diamonds in the Rough Cupcake Fragrance Wax. We've got Creations Moran Birthday Cake Putty. We've got 3 washi tapes. Very cute washi tapes. We've got a Yellow Dog Designs tray with removable pour stop. Gotta love that. And this very cool diamond painting pen from Diamond Painting Pen Pals, or Diamond Pen Pals. And it's one of their lava pens. It's got ladybugs in it, leaves and glitter. It's yellow, green, and orange. It's very summery. And it's got the roll stop feature where it won't roll away on you. If you put it on this side, it rolls, right? But the flat side, it's not going anywhere. Blam. All right. Let's come up with a good word. We're going to do, hold on, StreamYard. Cool. There we go. We go like so. And we're going to choose this live stream and we're going to pick hashtag let's go with hashtag flying. Hold on, don't start writing it yet. There we go. Hashtag flying. FLYING. Ooh, Chris Ortega is another good one. Chris Ortega, definitely good one. Yeah, and while you're at it, boop that like button, y'alls. Hello, Glory. Welcome. Hi, Val. Hi, Alice. Just lurking, working and lurking. Just a reminder while we're going over our giveaways of our sponsors. Our sponsors for the event are Lazy River Crafts. We also have Firefly trays. Lazy River Crafts is Lazy River Crafts with an S.com. Firefly diamond painting trays are fireflyda.com. And then Art and Soul, and that's artandsoul.com, I think. Not sure. Ooh, Ann Stokes is another one. Hi, Vicky. Welcome. Didn't see you come in. Unless I did, and I said hi already, in which case, hi again. Ann Stokes is another good one. We're doing the giveaway, and the hashtag is flying. Here, I'll show you my screen with the giveaway tool. There you go. There you go. You hid your glue dots from yourself. Oh, no. Well, while you guys are working on that, I'm going to put new putty in my pen because that's getting really stringy and gross. Ann Stokes is great. Yeah. And you know, I also really enjoy Simona Candini. She's one I enjoy. Definitely. I think now I don't know every single one of Simona Candini's pieces of work, but like, you know, there's enough there that I can definitely say she's a good artist because I get a lot of her pieces. Like I have Alice in the Starry Night. I've got, you know, the Alice series, some of those. I want Miss Havisham. I love that one. Yeah, we're still doing a giveaway. Go ahead and put in your hashtag flying if you have not already done so. So you can win yourself a whole bunch of stuff here. There's a diamond pen, some putty, wax, washi tape, release papers, tray. Got literally everything you need here. Everything you need. Sarah's watching but can't comment. Well, hi, Sarah. Welcome. Yes, yes. All right. You can enter for Sarah. Who are you entering for, Callie? I don't think Sarah's trying to enter. I'm guessing probably not. All right, let's see how many participants we have so far. 15, not too bad. Yeah, I don't think Sarah's trying to enter. I'm guessing she probably isn't. Mostly because she's donating stuff, so I'm guessing no. You got to put a hashtag in front of that, Marcia. So put that in again, but put it with the pound sign. Put that in front. And I'll wait for you. Do 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 do. Oh, the bottom blew out of this little thing. That's okay. We got the information that we needed from it. But just as a reminder, while people are putting in their stuff, Yellow Dog Designs, the one thing that I can say that I really enjoy about this particular company, they do 3D printing. They're out of Canada, Yellow Dog Designs. The couple that runs this company, they're absolutely amazing. The trays are affordable, and don't know if you can see it, but this kind of has a washi tape trick on the bottom. Let me show you with some diamonds. We'll go with this one. It has like the washi tape kind of trick on the bottom of it, where instead of your diamonds like piling up at the back there, with the washi tape hack put into the 3D printing, it will gather everything at the, well, I put a lot in there. That was my own fault. Okay, hold on. Let me give you a proper representation. I know anyways, because of the, take some out. Okay. So like you you get them in the lines, right? And then all the excess goes to the bottom and they're out of your way. And you guys see that even though the screen is tiny, tiny. Well, Yellow Dog Designs is amazing. They're affordable. They're kind people. Great small shop. Diamond Pen Pals, they are also budget friendly. Their shipping is like $4 to $5. They've got their trademark little roll stop stuff that they do. Also, nice people, wonderful. Who's ready for a giveaway? Because I am. Calls up a dog. Yeah. Their sticker, I don't know if I have their sticker nearby, but their sticker is so cute. It's a little like a golden retriever. It's the cutest thing ever. All right, you guys, are you ready? I would drum roll, but it'll make the dogs bark. So here we go. And go. Here we go. Let's see who's going to win. Who's winning? Who's winning? Who's winning? Della! Congratulations, Della! All right, Della, I believe that you've entered the giveaway for. If you haven't, you probably should. Let me see. I'm almost positive you have. I remember seeing your name in there. At least I believe I did. Let me make sure. Yep, I see in there, Della. So I've got your address information. I will get this set aside for you. But congrats, Della. Sweet. We always love it when people win stuff. And I'll tell you what. Let me stop sharing my screen. There we go. I'm going to set these things aside for Miss Della. But let me look over here because I have for the replay. Now, in order to enter for the replay, those of you who watch the replay and are not watching right this second, you're not going to want to do it now because I'm not going to count it until after, and it's in the comments. We're going to do a giveaway for, let me see, where is it? Here we go. Where did it go? Just a moment. Grabbing something. All right. For the replay, I'm going to be doing a giveaway for the replay, which again, I will count in the comments after the video is done being alive, right? I have two things here. This is a polymer clay pen. I love this thing, but unfortunately, you know, I got some sweaty hands, y'all. I can't do polymers, unfortunately, but what I can tell you about this thing is I love the small size. I love the small size. It's also very kind of rainbowy. It's hard to see because I've got my ISO turned down so that my internet doesn't go all laggy on me, but it's like purples, blues, and yellows. It's kind of reading a little green too because of it. And this cover minder, which is also made of polymer clay. It's got a really sturdy magnet on the back of it. Love these. Love these. So if you are watching the replay and you put in hashtag replay, then you can enter to win the polymer clay pen, which is, hold on, we got to measure it. I think it's 5 inches total, but let's find out. 5 inches. Oh, you guys, it's 4 inches. 4 inches. If you use the tips, it's 5. 5 from tip to tip, like multi-placer tip to this tip. It's 5. Otherwise, it's 4 inches. So it's just a little guy, just a little teeny dude, and a star that goes with it. So if you're watching the replay, put in hashtag replay, and you could win these. Enter to win those. Hi, welcome, Marissa. I love polymer clay. I think it's so cool. You do so much with polymer clay too, man. You could honestly make a hand if you wanted to. But anyways, congratulations, Della, and to our replay winner when you win. Continuing to talk about artists, I have seen some really fantastic. Yes, tip to tip. Oh no, Chantel, I'm sorry. It's okay to be late. I'll be on for another like 45 minutes. You got time. But I've seen some really fantastic artists out there that I would love to see done in Diamond Art Club rendering styles. And it would mean them stealing these artists away from other companies. So obviously we don't want that. I'm not trying to have these artists stolen away, but I would just love to do them in a DAC rendering on a DAC canvas is all I'm saying. One is Tally Sketch over on MuniMade, which if you're looking for some new shops that are not just Diamond Art Club, I'm going to name you a bunch of them. So, oh, Marie, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. You got 10 minutes. Just wanted to say hello. Oh, your son's birthday is today, Marissa. Happy birthday to your son. He's 6, right? Oh my goodness. I miss them being that young. So I'm going to name some shops that you can buy from that are not just Diamond Art Club, that have licensed artwork and are not like, I mean, yeah, some of them are a little spendy, but you have to remember that these companies, not only are they, they're trying to pay the artists, but they've also got to try and make some money, right? They can't give it to you for free. So, it's about what you would pay on a Diamond Art Club kit, 75 and up typically. And I've worked on evidences from these places so I can at least speak for the quality, or I've unboxed them, looked through things, whatever, and I'll have some limited knowledge. I would love to see Tally Sketch from MuniMade done in Diamond Art Club render and on their canvases with their diamonds, right? Would love that. Let's see. Is it Toshias? Medusa Dollmaker. Oh my goodness. I would love to see Medusa Dollmaker from Jaded Gem Shop in Diamond Art Club style. Woof. And on their canvases with their diamonds. Woof. Would love that. Would love that. And I think that if nothing else, Jade will probably end up doing the pixel charting on a Medusa Dollmaker, I would imagine, because the gamer alone is probably got to be one of her best sellers. It's very popular. It's like, seems like it's always sold out, right? Who else? Ultramar from Lazy River Crafts, as well as is it Andrea Leonard from Lazy River Craft? We were looking through Lazy River Craft the other night and like oohing and ahhing over the artists there. She's got some really fantastic artists on Lazy River Crafts. Oh, some of those Cherry Yukis. I would love to see some of those Cherry Yukis shop. Who else? There's so many. There's just so many that it's like, man, if I could get that on a DAC canvas with DAC diamonds. And pixel charting is basically the hand charting, but she calls it pixel charting. It's instead of letting the computer render the image, I believe it's either her or Serena goes through and actually makes it look more like a Diamond Art Club with the outlining and stuff like that. I'm not as familiar with Bella Art Diamonds, like artists that they have. I haven't shopped too much on their site. So I can't say much about their artists because I don't really, I'm not as familiar. Would love to spend some time just looking through at the artists and, you know, maybe picking up a thing or two in the future. Um, I've seen a lot of just really good stuff coming out, though. Really impressive. Curtis Reikovich. I would like to see his work done with a DAC canvas and DAC diamonds. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't want to see any of these companies lose their artworks, their artists. Yeah. Amelia, thank you. Amelia Leonard's, not Andrea Leonard's. I knew it was something close. Dreamy Witch. Yeah. And yeah, as far as like getting the pixel charting from Jaded Gem Shop, it's a $200 add-on to whatever kit you're gonna get. So it's almost, I mean, just an opinion. It's better to wait until someone else has it hand charted because she offers it after, or to wait until they just offer it the hand or pixel charting. But if you're looking to get something that you see on there, hand charted, pixel charted, whatever, it's like a drop down menu option that you can select. But unfortunately, like $300 for, you know, 3 to 350, whatever, depending on what size you get, what artist you get, all that stuff. Like that's just way too rich for my blood, like way too rich for my blood. So it's just not something that would be feasible for me. And unless I was able to get exclusive rights to the actual piece for at least a while, it wouldn't make sense to me to get the pixel, like the hand charting, pixel charting done. Unless like I could have 6 months with it, you know what I mean? Or even 3 months, something, so that I could finish the piece first before anybody else could. Amelia Leonard's Heart of Earth. I went and looked at that again last night, Tony, and oh my God. I like Ione is one of my favorites by Amelia Leonard, but she is just, gosh, she is a fantastic artist too. Just gorgeous. And, you know, you can really support these artists, even if you can't buy their art on, you know, DAC's website or, you know, the web, you know, the diamond painting company that they're with. Go to their Instagram pages and follow them on Instagram. Like every bit of exposure that they get helps them anyways, because people will buy commissions, people will buy prints of things. So even if you're not going out and spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on diamond paintings from different companies, just go support the artists because they deserve it either way. Either way. That's how I was, you know, just finding out all of the different Moraleses that are out there is like, holy man, she does a lot of pieces. Yes, I just flicked that off of there because it had one of those, you know, like you get diamonds and they have those dark spots on them for whatever reason. Very weird. Very, very weird. Yes, also checking them out on Etsy, following them on Etsy, because even your follows on Etsy like boosts them. It ends up being one of those things where when you're shopping on Etsy, if a lot of people follow that person, then it boosts their page, so it's shown to more people in the algorithm over on Etsy. So you don't always have to spend a ton of money to support an artist. You just have to really pay attention to them on social medias. Because really that's how an artist gets known anyways, is by, you know, nowadays social medias. We wouldn't know about anybody if we weren't shown their work at some point. You always wonder, and you never get to know, obviously, but you always have to wonder, like, who the artist of your century is going to be, right? Or the artist of your decade, or the your era, whatever. Because obviously, like, did anybody know that Van Gogh was going to be Van Gogh, or that Da Vinci was going to be Da Vinci, or whatever? Like, did anybody know that Shakespeare was going to be world renowned? Probably not. So you always got to wonder, like, who the artist is going to be that people will look back on. And I feel like one of the benefits of the internet is exposure, being that you can be seen by more people. But I think one of the drawbacks of the internet on art is saturation. There's so much artwork, right? I mean, you could get, I almost got decision paralysis just from going to the one with the diamond art when I was told, pick a Joe Wall, I'm going to send it to you. And I'm like, you almost get like decision paralysis just because there's so much to choose from. And, you know, I love having options. But I feel like it definitely, it makes it like, how do you pick one person to be, you know, artist of the year or whatever? All right. Have an awesome night, Marissa. And happy birthday to your little boy again. And Alora, enjoy your lie down. Love, love, love. Yeah, it makes it really hard just because there's so much saturation. There's so much art out there that I feel like it's harder to find, narrow it down or whatever. And then you only learn by suggestion. It's just like with diamond painting. I mean, there's many artists that I had never heard of in diamond painting until somebody else brought somebody up, and I'm like, oh my God, found my new obsession. Or you see these new artists come up on Diamond Art Club, and it's like, ooh, I know I'm going to be watching out for you and what you're doing. Really enjoying Molly Harrison. I know she's been around for a while, but I didn't really pay much attention until they started coming out with some new. Oh my gosh, yes, and all the AI artwork. It's a lot. Eclectic and surreal art. Mark Ryden meat picture. I'm gonna look that up. I'm curious now. Mark Ryden. Oh, okay. So if people have issues with meats, then I apologize. Let's see if I can just show you. There we go. I'm going to share who that is. This is Mark Ryden. That's pretty interesting right there. It's like a meat dress. Like Lady Gaga's meat dress. That's interesting. Very, very. I feel like now that I've seen it, I recognize the art. You cat ass, look away. Dak hurts my wallet. Yeah, I know it. But now that I've seen that, I recognize that artwork. You know, I've heard good things about Evermoment. They don't like require you when you're sending in for customs or whatever. They don't require you to get permission from the artist. That can be a good and a bad thing. I mean, if you're not reselling it and it's just for you, you know, I don't know. But yes, there's so much AI artwork out there now. And a lot of the AI artwork that's coming out, in my opinion, um, there's so many artists using AI that are very lazy. Um, they don't clean up their images so that you're not looking at some amorphous blob. Or I feel like hands are always something that AI gets wrong every time. And so when AI artists are creating hands or paws or wings on things, um, when they don't clean up the image, you end up with this, like, you know, human centipede of whatever, because the images blur, and it'll make a dragon that has, like, somebody sent me a picture of a snake, right? That was done. Um, it was a snake that was done as a diamond painting in AI. And you see on the one side that it's like an Ouroboros, right? Like, it's just a circle of snake, and it's supposed to be the snake's tail, but it doesn't connect to the snake at all. Um, and then, you see artwork where it's like, where's that squirrel's tail? Whatever, where's this animal's paws or whatever. There's a lot of that happening right now. And I feel like, if you're going to do AI artistry, especially in diamond painting, check your work, man. It takes 5 seconds. Like, oh, I see that this thing doesn't have any paws, or this snake is 3 different parts or pieces. It's just, I mean, I kind of feel like most AI are a little lazy anyways, but then just at least put some thought into it, some work into it. That's just my personal feelings on AI. Right. Or that, Amber. Not going to read it out loud, but I'm agreeing with you. There's a lot of that you see on, especially your your unlicensed companies too, where I've got this dragon, and it was just something I picked up from Amazon for really cheap, but the dragon has too many toes, and the toenails, you're counting toenails, and it's got too many. And that happens a lot because, like I said, hands, feet, paws, they're hard to do in AI correctly. AI just starts going nuts with how many fingers it's going to give something, or how many toes, or whatever. It's all just very kind of lazy, right? So it's been unfortunate there are so many AI images out there that the artist doesn't take the extra time to just go, I should touch this up before I put my name on it, right? And then, the companies that are just pooping out the AI artwork, it's laziness on their part too, not to look at it and go, oh, that dragon has 3 wings or whatever. Yeah, it's some interesting choices with AI artwork, and especially when some of these places that you're buying diamond paintings from, it could be very expensive depending on the size and whatever, where you're paying for some atrocities. I've seen people get customs from like Evermoment or whatever, or an AliExpress or a Temu shop, and because they got something that was in a 80 by 80 or whatever, and they're paying good money for it, and then they get it and they realize, like, oh crap, I didn't even notice that this girl's got an extra earlobe or whatever. Just weird stuff. But everybody's got their own opinions on AI artwork. I don't like the fact that it's from artists, that's for sure. Um, and that, the source imagery has to come from somewhere, which is usually online and therefore kind of stolen in its own way. Oh, Jamushka. Jamaica Murphy. Yes. Yes, yes. Love her stuff. Not on the topic of AI artwork, just artists. Jamushka. Jamaica Murphy's good stuff. I think I have one piece by Jamaica Murphy. What do I have by Jamaica Murphy? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I have one. I'll think of it. Maybe. But yeah, it's unfortunate with the AI artwork stuffs. And then you have people with differing opinions on it, and it can get ugly depending. The arguments on it can get real ugly. Like even this piece, Try to Follow is done with AI artwork, but Color Out of Place, they do a lot to manipulate the image. And he's not taking art from AI artwork. He's taking like real images, like trees and whatever. He's taking real images and then manipulating it. It's not, so I guess it's somebody's photography maybe, but not like a drawing. That's not where his artwork comes from. So I don't know. This one seems cool to me for that reason. Ooh, yeah, Sarah Mustafa. Sarah Mustafa's good stuff. I mean, even her Disney princesses that aren't listed as Disney princesses. Because we all know that was Sleeping Beauty that came out this last weekend. Like, definitely was Sleeping Beauty. You changed the color of her dress and the bow in her hair, but that was definitely Briar Rose, right? In her little peasant costume. They just made it a different color. Still in all, good stuff. Very good stuff. Yeah, I'm loving all of the artwork that we get to see. And then, like I said, because I've worked on the piece, then I feel like I've made some art too, even though I haven't gone in that direction. I am kind of loving how color blocky this piece is, though, because it makes it a whole lot easier than I thought it was going to be to work on. Oh, especially with all the other confetti heavy pieces I've got going in my whips right now. Like, I needed this in my life. Definitely. Sometimes I wonder, I mean, granted, it's a beautiful piece of art, don't get me wrong, but I feel like I wonder sometimes if people want this piece simply because it's a beautiful piece of art, or because like very few people have it and they want to have it. Does that make sense? Like that FOMO. I've always kind of wondered about that. If you want Try to Follow and you don't already have it, why do you want it? Do you want it for its rarity, or do you want it for the beautiful piece of art that it is? Tell me a little bit about that. I'm curious. For me, it was definitely the artwork, but that it's a rarer piece is kind of cool too. Kinuko Y crafts work. Oh, I don't know who that is. I'm going to look that up. Kinuko Y craft. Let's find out. Kinuko Y craft. Ooh, that's like a J Wall kind of look. I'm just going to share. Let's go with this one, I'll show you guys what this looks like. Let me share my. Okay, so it's a very like Joe Wall type look. Sorry, there's all this crap on the screen. Ah, very very Joe Wall looking kind of sort of artwork, I think. Ooh, that one's gorgeous. Beautiful. See now this one I want that one. I want that one. That would be an awesome diamond painting. I think maybe like that one. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh. These are just lovely. Yeah, good call. Good call. Good call on that stuff. Very, very beautiful. You like the artwork and try to follow. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I think it doesn't hurt that it's kind of a rarer piece or whatever because, you know, I'm snobby that way. Okay, I'm not, but I really just like the piece. Um, yeah, that would be really awesome art to see in diamond painting, I think. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It does have a very like reminiscent to Josephine Wall feel without being obviously Josephine Wall. Because I've like with Josephine Wall, I feel like her images are busier, right? Because you got one image, but there's like, like let's say that in the foreground is a woman's face, and she's got in the background there's a tree, but inside of the tree there's like on the branches there's people dancing or whatever. Like it's a busier piece of art than that is. That would be like that Kinuko would be like if Josephine Wall was straightforward, right? That's how I don't know. That's the way I read it, anyways. Tell me if I'm wrong. But really lovely stuff. Good call on that one. And I think that if you, depending on the licensing and all of that, that artist's, if that artist licenses out her work, you can actually send those things as like a licensing recommendation to Diamond Art Club. And as far as I know, depending, they might look into it if their people like what they see. I just feel like that might be really detailed. A softer, gentler J Wall. Yeah. What's up, diamonds around the world? Is that artwork in the public domain yet? Probably not. I'm guessing probably no. But it doesn't have to be in order to suggest it to Diamond Art Club, right? I don't think. All right, Naomi, straighten up your gaps here. Don't be leaving gaps behind. That's how you end up dropping rows like a dingus. I can't believe I dropped the whole freaking row. Embarrassing. It's all right. Nobody will ever know except for all of you guys now. told on myself. Maybe less. Maybe. That's a big maybe. As a reminder, just generally as a reminder, for those of you who would like to help support the page, please do so by either becoming a member. You can send a super chat. You can become a member on the membership tab on the homepage for House of Miscellanea Diamond Painting YouTube channel. You can look in the description, and there should be a link page which does a little like a one-time donation. I think the minimum is $5. The super chats can be like literally any amount. Otherwise, I've got an Amazon wish list if you'd like to support the channel that way. And then I will be starting back up the Patreon with different levels. Just not sure yet when that's going to get started up. Probably after I've decided exactly what I want to put on the levels. I just didn't want to just start it and then try and scramble something together. Make sure that I had an idea of what I wanted to do first. But yeah, please support the channel in whatever way you're able to. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, you can also just help by subscribing to the channel and hitting that like button whenever possible. Yes, PayPal. You can always hit up just PayPal if you want to do that too. My PayPal email is houseofmiscellanea@gmail.com. Any support you give, obviously, always appreciated. I wonder if they've got Glass Mermaid on Amazon, like listed on Amazon. So I could always add that to my Amazon wish list. But yeah, anyway, doing the grad party tomorrow. That's exciting. I'm excited to see people I haven't seen in a minute and then hang out with kids. You know, I always like hanging out with kids. That's always a good time. We're going to do a fire and food and all that fun stuff. My one of my very, very, very close friends that lives in Chicago is coming up for the weekend. So I think I'm going to be I'm super excited about that. Yeah. Getting some visits in. That's always nice. Always a good thing. Dream is to one day have one of your art pieces with it. Okay, Nightshade 525, my love. What you should do is reach out to Lazy River Crafts, and her email is, hold on, I'll tell you. Her email is, oh, come on, show me her email. Come on, show me your email. Oh. Why are you doing that? There we go. Let's try this. It's lazyriverart@gmail.com. Honestly, send her an email. Send her some of your work. You know what I mean? Some samples of your artwork. She's a smaller shop that, she works with all kinds of artists. You could try her. Just honestly reaching out to those companies and submitting some of your works. a lot of companies are willing to at least try you out, you know what I mean, on a short-term basis. And if your pieces sell, obviously they license more pieces with you. But it is available on Amazon. Oh, hold on a minute. We're just gonna go real quick and put that on the wish list. I'm doing it right now. Here I go. Look at me do it. Amazon. Amazon. There we go. There we go. I gotta see if I can find it. Nope, not that. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Add to list. Bam. Done. It's added to the wish list. Oh, done and done. I didn't get to see your artwork. I want to see your artwork. Dang it. You have to post someplace where I can see it. Definitely. Been waiting for Dreamscape to restock forever. Didn't have the funds. Okay, so I spoke to Quack, which was the one who won Dreamscape when I did the giveaway. And it sounds like she said, I was surprised that I won it. I got to thinking about it. It's expensive to ship. And, there's somebody who might really love that piece. I'm waiting to hear back from her for definitely. But it sounds like she's going to pick a different prize and allow me to put Dreamscape back into the giveaways. So stay tuned on that. I'm going to be talking to her about some other stuff like this week. And so when I'm doing that, I'm going to find out what she's decided about Dreamscape, because that might go back up for offer for a giveaway. So stay tuned on that. She just felt bad because she knew that people that really, really, really wanted it didn't get to have it. And it wasn't something that was spoke to her heart. So keep that in mind. It may happen. You just don't know. But yeah, okay, cool. Yes, put some artwork in the Discord because I want to see it. I would love to see it. And I will keep everybody informed when I know if it's ready to give away again. I will make sure. I may even put that sneaky into a video somewhere and let you know before next week. Because I took some very good advice from a viewer. I won't call them out if they don't want to be called out, but I took some very good advice from a viewer, and she told me that, there are people who they only go to things because of a giveaway. And then, if you post on something that you've got a giveaway going on, those people, they'll only show up for the giveaway. They're not like regular viewers. So I thought about that, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. If I advertise that there's a giveaway, they'll show up for the giveaway, but that doesn't mean that they're going to subscribe. That doesn't mean that they're watching, right? So, yeah, thought that was a very good bit of advice. Now I talk about it either in the videos themselves or whatnot, but advertising it is just basically advertising for people to show up for a giveaway and then never show up again. So, very smart person. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on. Where are we going? There we go. But anyhows, and I'll let you guys know, like I said, if that's what she decides to do, because it is definitely a sought after piece. My unicorns, even though it wasn't archived yet. Um, so I completely understand. I would be pretty devastated if I wouldn't have been able to get it during this last restock. Thankfully, I had saved up my Mother's Day present from Dustin. I was like, listen, I know they're restocking Dreamscape soon, so hang on to the money that you were going to use for Mother's Day, because I'm going to want that when it comes out. So I just happened to make sure, you know what I mean? Otherwise, I probably would have missed it too, and I would have been just beside myself. It was like literally one of the few things that I had left that I wanted really badly. Now, if I could just find Mystery 47, I'd be in business. It's the last one that I need from Color Out of Place. Ready for pens? Yeah, me too. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm just waiting for resin. That's what I'm waiting for. So we're gonna figure this out, man. I'm actually was talking to Ducky, and Ducky's husband might be able to create some blanks, and we might be able to do a little thingy thing there too, like as a side thingy. Like you buy buy a blank and then I turn it or whatever. Like, oh man. I've got so many like ideas in my head. It's crazy. It's crazy. But just got to get there. Yeah. You have that one and can't wait to work on it. Yes, I know Glass Mermaid is on DAC. It's on my wish list on Diamond Art Club, but I put it on my Amazon wish list because that one viewers can access, and if you'd like to, obviously no pressure to anybody. But if somebody wanted to purchase it and send it, they can do that through Amazon. And then I would have my first Dakota Dateweiler. That would be exciting. I see that they had already put up like that new piece that she created during the Dakota-thon. They already put that up like as a possibility, which I thought was pretty cool. Okay, where am I going here? Which one? All right. Sent some of them. Oh, cool. All right, I will look at those on Discord. You know what? I'm going to look at them on Discord, and I'm going to share them. Do you mind if I share those with people that are viewing right now? Do you care? If you don't care, then I'll show them all before we close up. This one. But I won't show them if you don't want me to show them. It's okay if the answer is no. Then people will just have to join the Discord themselves. Don't mind at all. Photos aren't the best because you don't have scans on your phone. That's okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. Presents, share screen. There we go. All right, so we've got that one. I like that one. Oh, I like the Aurora Borealis. That's neat. I feel like I've seen this one on Diamond Art Club, or one like it. Oh, all right. So it's flipped sideways, but it's one of those paper boats. Ooh, I like the fox. That's cute. And back to the feather. Those are really beautiful. I like them. Well done. Yeah, I don't really have talent like that. Like I said, I'm crafty, but that's about where that ends. Well, geez, you guys, it's been an awesome 2 hours. Thank you for hanging out with me. Congrats again to Della. Thank you incredibly to our sponsors, Firefly, Lazy River Crafts, and Art and Soul Diamonds. I appreciate every person who supports this channel with a like, commenting, subscribing, sending whatever you send, becoming members. Any way you want to support the channel is massively appreciated. I'm going to go get myself a walk in and, get my exercise again for the evening. If some of you want to meet up in the Discord after dark, there is a link, and trust me, I made sure the link down in the description is a good link for the next 7 days at least, because I just refreshed it. So today's the 15th of June. It'll be good until the 22nd of June. Go ahead and click on the link down there for the Discord. You can join us in there. There is also a members only chat, and then the regular chat, but we go in there and we have a good time. But I will see some of you guys in Discord. Otherwise, for those of you who are tuning in just during videos, as I always say, I hope that wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world, that you are having a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. You guys, big love. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.